This is it. You decided to start a career path in IT. You've even picked an area and a career profession that you want to follow. Now it's time to get started, but you're unsure on how to do it. There are so many different options. You can go to university, join a bootcamp, take an online course, or perhaps even learn everything by yourself. So what is the best option to see the results fast and have an effective learning process? Let's dive in and talk about it. While it is possible to have a successful career in both cases, there is a clear answer when it comes to choosing the right learning style. So while it is possible in the self-taught approach to structure your learning exactly the way that you want and have all the necessary resources available on the internet, this is generally not a good option for the majority of people. Beginners are usually not familiar with what exactly they need to learn, and this could result in the unstructured program, gaps in knowledge, as well as lost time. Don't get me wrong, it is definitely possible to have a successful career as a self-taught developer, but it is more an exception rather than a rule. Therefore, I would not recommend this approach. There are better ways to do it, and therefore, let's talk about formal education. So first of all, I need to clear some things out. When I talk about formal education, I will talk about three main options: universities, bootcamps, and online courses. So let's start with universities, and firstly we'll talk about the benefits. So universities have a well-structured educational program that offers a deeper understanding of theoretical concepts and teaches a wide variety of skills. A degree is still formally required by a lot of companies nowadays, and getting that degree could give you some edge over your competition. Lastly, universities are a great option for absolute beginners. This is because you will be able to learn a lot of fundamental concepts. This is usually the algorithms, data structures, perhaps agile principles, and all of the other things that do not change a lot over time. And all of these things form a great foundation for you as a software developer. Aside from these and some other benefits, there are clear disadvantages to university. Firstly, universities lack a lot of practical experience, and therefore you would be stuck learning a lot of theoretical knowledge. And I believe that practical experience is really crucial when it comes to IT industry. Another disadvantage would definitely be the curriculum that doesn't get updated as often as it needs to, since the IT industry is rapidly growing every month, even every week. New things emerge and you are stuck learning the old stuff, and for me this is a big deal. Lastly, it takes 4 years to get a degree, and this could be a significant investment of your time. However, everything depends, and universities could be a good option for the following types of people: those who do not have a degree yet and they need it to advance their career. And universities will be ideal for absolute beginners who need to learn the fundamental concept as well as build strong foundation of knowledge. However, if you already have a degree and you are familiar with the fundamental concepts, or you simply don't have time or resources to attend university, well, there are definitely better options available for you. So let's talk about online courses and bootcamps. And first of all, we'll start talking about what they are. So firstly, online courses are ideal for people who do not have a lot of time. It is an online course that you can learn by yourself, or it can be led by an instructor and is fully delivered to you over the internet. Bootcamps, on the other hand, are way more intensive and immersive training programs that could last you several weeks or months. And the best thing about bootcamps is that they are designed to provide hands-on training and real-world experience in a specific area. Okay, so let's compare the two because there are a couple of things that we need to consider. Online courses provide you a lot of flexibility and the ability to structure the learning process exactly the way that you want. They are accessible practically from anywhere. All you need is an internet connection, and they are much more affordable than any other options. Not as a surprise, but there is a wide range of topics for you to study, and there are a lot of courses that are designed to advance your specific skills and your career. When it comes to disadvantages, there are definitely a few. Firstly, there is a lack of human interaction since everything you learn is going to be online, and this could be crucial for some people. The second disadvantage is the fact that it takes a lot of self-discipline and motivation not only to start an online course but to finish it. So you do need to remember that flexibility is good only when you have self-discipline. So now let's go back to bootcamps, and the first benefit, the thing that I've actually already said before, but it's very important, is that they are highly immersive and intense learning experiences. This is amazing because not only will you start quickly, but you will be able to learn fast and effectively. Bootcamps are designed around the newest technologies and the newest knowledge that is available to you. Therefore, through hands-on experience, you will be able to learn the skills that are highly in demand. Also, some bootcamps can help you to prepare for a specific job or industry, and they have separate dedicated programs just for that. And do not forget about the opportunities for mentorship and networking. When it comes to disadvantages of bootcamps, there are definitely a couple of things that must be said. They do require a significant investment of time and resources. Once again, even though bootcamps are highly immersive and intensive programs, this approach might not be suitable for everyone. So to sum up, the choice between the two will depend on your individual goals, on your learning style, and resources. If you need flexibility and self-paced learning, then online courses are the option for you. But if you do have the time and resources and want to learn quickly and intensively, I would suggest you to go with a bootcamp option. However, if you do not have any preferences and you have time and resources available, and your primary goal is to learn the necessary skills and get the job as soon as possible, I would advise you to go with bootcamps. Okay, and for the last section of this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to enhance your learning experience. The first one, I see a lot of people starting to learn the programming language, and that's the only thing that they do. This is very wrong because aside from the programming language, you need to focus on learning the tools and frameworks that are used in the industry. Nobody is building a project from scratch anymore. Therefore, you need to be aware of the widely used tools in the industry. The second tip is that if you can afford it, I would very advise you to get a mentor. This person will help you to organize your learning process even more and answer any of the questions that you have. The third tip is that if you cannot get a mentor, you could always use ChatGPT. ChatGPT could definitely benefit your learning process. However, you do need to remember that sometimes it does not provide accurate results and you need to double check that. The fourth tip would be to join a community like a Discord server or a Facebook group. The more you will surround yourself with like-minded individuals, the more this will excel your learning speed. Lastly, it's a good idea to try out freelance work to see what is in demand and what is needed on the market. But sticking with freelance all the time and only freelance is not a good choice. I will have a whole separate video about it coming soon to the channel. So that is it for today. I believe that each type of formal education that we've talked about in this video deserves a video of its own. So in the future, maybe I'll consider doing that. Have a good day and see ya.